Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, patch 7.0 MSQ, or Main Scenario Questline, or Main Story Questline. In the last video, we finished up the feat of repast, and we made some food. And we had a solo duty with Wuk-Lamat, which was very interesting. So, turns out we know who her birth dad is, and she's got the gem back from Bakul Jaja, and Bakul Jaja had a breakdown about a room filled with pots for some reason. I still don't understand that. So now in this video, I guess we are going into the lower forest for the feat of brotherhood. So, into the traverse. Wuk-Lamat wishes to know how traversable the T'Inbek traverse is. Yes, we are going to find out. Yeah, that is on 120. Alright. I was wondering if I should make that bigger. Nah, it's fine. So, what's the state of T'Inbek traverse? I still don't know how you pronounce it. Still being cleared, I'd assume. Hunmuruk said he would notify us as soon as work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuk-Lamat's stolen keystone. Next feat will be our last after all. Yeah, about that. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jaja we're talking about. You see, he had kidnapped my real dad. And then this mysterious person behind the screen took control of me. And then I got it back. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The T'Inbek traverse is now safe to travel. Is that a dungeon? And we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. It is indeed the city where Ketenram first met the Dawn Servant. Surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Ketenram in Mamuk, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Zabral and Mamul Jar. But since that time, most of the Mamul Jar who supported his peace have left their city, in favour of abiding in the capital. Oh, so it's going to be run down. Or the ones who chose to stay. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk, and while these traditionalists do not take arms up against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Oh, lovely. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tuliolal. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way, then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Zibruk Pibil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunmuruk. Till next time, take care. First we make our way across the Zorbit Cinderland, due southeast. Be proud of your daughter. How you've grown indeed. And there's the There's a side quest for the EVA cards. Lovely. Yeah, I will do them in my off time. Gives me something to do while I'm resting the voice. Speaking of voice, I do wonder how people feel about me narrating like every voice line and stuff. I know there are some people who enjoy it, but there are some people who are less enthused about that. Although I think those comments are pretty much only on all the Warcraft videos. Okay, you're either a B rank, an A rank, or an S rank. I'm gonna say probably a B or an A. Oh. Alright, the FC buffs have been reset. Lovely. But yeah, I know it's not to everyone's tastes. And I don't have the best voice in the world. I don't sound like Markiplier. But I hope there are some people who enjoy it. Really glad I picked up the riding map. It's a long way to the south. Cerulean say. How do you pronounce that? C-E-X. Udros. Kex? Who knows? I wonder if the first and second promises have already arrived in Mamuk. After seeing that battlefield, I found it miraculous that the Dawn Servant was able to negotiate a peace. That's the power of food. If Bakul Jajar ran in this direction after losing to Uklamat, then he undoubtedly was returning to Mamuk. Wait, did I just say Mamuk twice? After losing to Uklamat, then he undoubtedly was returning to Mamuk. I filled my bag with Shibrik Pibil before we left. But I'm down to my last serving already. You've got that Goku stomach, haven't you? The traverse will bring us straight to the Jatika Hotland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? It's about to turn blue. Geronimo! Wait a minute. Oh. Oopsie. Missed a step. Hi, Cryo. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. I'll take a moment to rest, I think. Alright. So now can I do that? Yes. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently Bakul Jajar cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuklamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. So this is what was blocked before. That I couldn't get through. Hello, LSA. Aaronville said this traverse was dug to facilitate incursions into the forest above. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. Yeah, they built a tunnel through a cliff just to get to the place they were invading. Ooh. probably a fishing spot. And this... probably a fate. Maybe an AOS rank. Probably. Ho ho ho! I think you're gonna feel at home here, buddy. Scree! Look at this thing. What a vibrant glow. What a vibrant glow. What a vibrant glow. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my pairing stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. A pairing stone? Alright. A tool used by gleaners to identify certain geological properties. Alright. As you hold the pairing stone in a soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Magnets. Pairing stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron. One of many remnants from an ancient meteor storm. The final days? The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came pummeling down from the heavens. Vidral be merciful. Maybe they were from the moon. There you are. Now I'm getting Macalania Woods vibes. This really is the FF10 expansion. Blue! It's all blue! A far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. Well, that's Aether, right, at least. First things first. Maboom. Alright. Soft Fires of the Holy Body. What a name and a title. Rather more quiet than I expected. I wonder what the final feat will be. Well, what the final feat will be. Now to see whether or not Hunmu-Rook's fears were well-founded. And here we finally are. Now to find that Elector. As this is my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hunmu-Rook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Yeah, we did kick the ass of that champion. Da-da-da. See if you can convince Wuklamat to be cautious as well. City of Silence. Finally, Mamuk, Wuklamat is eager to make progress. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that Elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmu-Rook's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Aaronville can come with me, and Arce can go with Kryl. That leaves Mariashna to accompany Wuklamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Alright. It is a city. Probably an empty one, but it is one. Hello. Don't talk to me. Alright. Hello. You can still hear me, right? And see me? Yes, they're just being assholes. Belligerent Boo Noir. Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care the citizen pays you. How would I kick his ass? Kurt the Pro. Hello. As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Alright. Okay. Please tell me you've had better luck. Nope. They're all being dicks. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. You'd be surprised. Hello there, Wade. We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant's elected. Could you tell us where they are? Maybe this is part of the test? How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Alright. Someone decide to have a fight? Is it voiced? I don't like that music.
Up there.
Oh, it's voice.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sorolja. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
The Channeler is Irelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the Feet of the Brotherhood. Duli Yolar's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's shade when battling your betters.
Oh damn, this is his humbling arc, isn't it?
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, You attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Soralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade. My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Father of the Airworld, everybody.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn. Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Huh. Didn't think I'd feel bad for Bakul Jaja, but I guess his father is a tyrant. How many kids has he had? To try and make one like Bakul Jaja. Uh-oh. The first promises attendant just now. Did his words not strike you as strange? What'd he say? I will be the one to reach the Golden City. As though he intends to venture there with or without Zoral Jaja. Or Zoralja. It's either one jar or two jars. I have heard about this channeling art before, passed down through a certain clan. It employs arcane implements to produce a smoke from which the mage can conjure a shade. That was a dramatic escalation. Yep. It's hard to believe Zoral Jar was bested in battle. The electors we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities. Peculiarities? But each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zoral Jar, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would a Dawn servant name an openly biased man selector? An openly biased man elector. Worrying over Zoral Jar won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? I was gonna say, that's not gonna be a... No. Wait, that brought me all the way here? Okay. Okay. Dignified lady. If Zoral Jar is Bunera and she is Hobigo, then... Aye. Probably the wife. And mother of probably many children. Whatever her relation to Zoral Jar, I hope we can trust her. We could do with at least one ally in the city. She looks troubled. To bid us meet with her in private, this is both an important and delicate matter. Finally, a real conversation. Thank you for coming. My name is... Meilal Jar. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what is it you wish to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jar Jar is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jar Jar. You, as a Brawl, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time anyway. Next time might not be so lucky. Bakul Jar Jar is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. That's not the way he grew up. Aye, he's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mamul Jar Jar of the Silver Scales, for one. He travelled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. Did I fight that guy? Mamul Jar Jar. Both leader and second command of the Silver Scales. He is a boss found in Rondra's Palace Heart. Yep, I fought him. Flashback? No. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed siblings' supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tyral under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove like Gorol Jar Jar's strength lies not in his birth but in his character. And in doing so, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake Salutary, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamul Jar going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. They aren't made naturally, are they? If I can use my status as a Dawn Servant's daughter to help the people of Mamuk, I'm happy to do so, but I'd like to understand the Ilal Jar's motivations first. Gorol Jar Jar laboured to break down walls that his very existence would instead lead some to raise them is unfortunate. The price we pay, is she referring to the marriages between the Hubigo and Bunewe clans? I expect it was for his devotees that Bakul Jar Jar joined the Rite of Succession. What I know about Mamul Jar extremism is limited to what I've heard through rumours. The same is true for most who hail from Yak T'el. Blessed siblings, me Ilal Jar has something to show you. There is a place that will help you understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Alright. Cenote Jayunja. While I'm here. You won't find sights like these anywhere else. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Miel Aljar was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Whetstone. Oh, this is the exile camp, isn't it? The canopy blocks out the sun so completely it's as if we're in a room without windows. A hunting camp like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamuljar hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. Okay, never mind. Hello. Are you gonna ignore me? Yep, you're a dick. Alright. The sky deeps and notes here. That sounds like a dungeon. Where am I going? Yeah. Maybe it leads to another area. A cavern and looks deep. I was not aware that such tunnels could be found in the Jatika Heartland. A well-kept secret indeed. What are we looking at then? Having seen how dark this forest is, I can understand why so many Mamuljar chose to live in Tuliolal instead. This place I would show you is just ahead. This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted, even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. This is going to be some Allergan Chimera shit, isn't it?
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Bakul Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother!
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabulja. An infant. We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shebral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
I sympathize with your pain, but don't use them as an excuse.
I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tural. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Huh. Wow. Just... wow. Hey Marishna, before we join the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know, Bakul Dajar, with every fibre of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me from my keystone, and released the most vicious Teralvi drow of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understand why he did what he did, the pain he's carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. A lot of people feel that way about Emmett Selk too. Does his pain justify his actions in your eyes? He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Bakul Jajar's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Damn. That's really all I can say. Damn. Can I kick the dad's ass? I hope I can kick the dad's ass. Sometimes it's best to just forgive and move on. It can be difficult. Gods, don't I know it. But that's all the more reason to try your damnedest to look past how you were wronged and let bygones be bygones. Or you could be me and be cynical. It's amazing how Wuklamat can connect with anyone. She has an incredible gift. I had no idea Bakul Jajar was bearing such a burden. Had he but chosen a different path? Then what would his father have done? Because clearly, since he can summon the bloody shade of the current Dawn Servant in his prime, he's got power. Still, I believe our true character is demonstrated not by right action, but rather by our conduct upon recognizing our faults. It is a struggle I know all too well. Yeah, about that private army you made that betrayed you, and all of us. To think there was such a dark secret behind Blessed Siblings, even among the Mamuljar, I can't imagine many know the whole truth, especially not those who reside in the capital. Actually, I think one did know. One made a comment on it. Bakul Jajar's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. Blessed Siblings complete. Before I end things, I'm going to find that line. So let's see. Would mean part 2? Win the throne. Look at the Xenotabs. Talco. Nah, it's part 3, isn't it? Come on, where is it? Where is it? Yep, they all received the tablets. People are cheering. Third guy. Right, what is your line? The Mamuljar have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive. The elderly Bunewa. Oh, aye, she knows. She knows. Damn, that was a foreshadow. Uh-huh. Scale of trust. Alphano is ready to bring these people together. Okay, dokie. I am going to accept that quest next time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.